Yo, what's going on, you deep fried dupe fighters? Today, I'm gonna be playing some games with one of the most hyped decks going into Expanded. I guess it is one of the most hyped decks. It seems to be one of the most hyped decks, and that is the Mew-GX. There's so many variations of it. This one is the Mew-GX Guardian build, though. Oh, Mega Gardevoir, not Guardian. This is that Mew-GX Mega Gardevoir-EX build where we use Mewtwo GX to copy Mega Gardevoir EX's Despair Ray through just one energy in Dimension Valley, which takes away a colorless energy cost from our psychic Pokemon, so we can use Despair Ray for simply one fairy energy. And then we got a couple other attackers in here as well. We've got a Noivern with the Distort to slow our opponent down if we can't quite one-shot anything, or we want to hit them hard and then Distort, knock them out. We got this guy with the Lost Boomerang-GX to go ahead and lost on some of our opponent's Pokemon. We don't like Muck, so if they put down a Ditto and a Grimer, or two Grimers, we can go ping them up with the Distortion Doors and then lost zone them both with the Boomerang-GX. Also good against Trubbish as well. So this is a super cool card. Didn't even know it existed until I saw someone's list with this in it. I was like, you know what, that's got to be in there. I got the Yveltal-GX in here for the Doom Count GX, because we can ping him 4 times with the Distortion Doors, or we can ping him a couple times and then hit him with the Grimsley that I have personally added into the deck to move the damage around and then set up for the Doom Count GX. Also, we can get like a bunch of damage on their bench, and then we can move the damage around with Grimsley, maybe get some more damage with Distortion Door, and take the knockout with a big Despair Ray. Grimsley opens up a lot of options. Ever since I put it in the deck, I've loved it. It opens up all kinds of plays and shenanigans, so big fan of the Grimsley edition. Yeah, Grimsley's cool. Cool card. Rest of the deck's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I got one choice band in here. Sometimes you want to hit a little bit harder. We got a Guzma, we got a Lysandre, some gust effects. We got Sycamore, 2 Sycamore and an N for our draw support. Besides the 3 Shaymin and the 2 Dedenne. Got a lot of draw support through the abilities. Got a little bit of draw support through the supporters. We're usually using a utility supporter on the turn. We got 2 Max Potions, a little bit of healing, a Field Blower. Got to deal with the opponent's tools, especially on like Gardevoirs and stuff. 2 recovery cards in the Super Rod and Rescue Stretcher. Not sure if this is necessary. It's felt a little bit much at times and a little bit just enough at other times. I don't know. I'm kind of in between on whether or not this deck should play both of these. Got the Dowsing Machine for the, what's it called? A-Spec, and then we got 4 battle compressors in here because we need to put the Tinas in our discard pile. We need to put our supporters in the discard pile to use them through via Seeker. We need to get our attackers in the discard pile, specifically the Mega Gardevoir-EX. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about the list. There's a bunch of different ways to run this deck. Some don't even involve the Mega Gardevoir-EX, and I'll probably be going over a different build like that eventually as well. But this is the Mega Gardevoir build. That is what we're playing today, so let's go ahead and get into some games. Alright, we are going first here in this one. No idea what we are up against yet. We'll find out shortly here. Looks like Grimsley in Expanded. Interesting. We'll see how this one goes. I feel like it's gotta be pretty good for us. But we'll find out here shortly. Yeah, there's a Charizard. Grimsley in Expanded, huh? Alright. I saw someone talking about this the other day. I have to imagine it's not that great though, right? Like, alright, we're gonna get rid of this guy, and then probably just 2 Tinas. Maybe a draw supporter actually. Yeah, we could use an N here actually. I want to discard this hand. Attach this to the active, and then via Seeker N. Yeah, how does this deck function against N? The world wants to know. Not gonna put the D-Valley in play. They could very easily replace our stadium next turn. Don't want to do that. They could still very easily replace our stadium, or put a power plant in play. Not replace our stadium. Put a power plant in play. So we need to thin out the deck. Gonna grab a Tina. We're gonna Ultra Ball again and grab a Shaymin. These 2, put choice band on the active. Yeah, they could very easily go like power plant or silent lab. I have to imagine if you're playing Zard in Expanded, you're playing those shenanigans for sure. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the via Seeker for the end. We got that. We got another Ultra Ball. I think we're chilling. Go ahead and pass over to our opponent here. Got plenty of options for next turn. The thing is, what do we want to go with? I kind of want to go with like Distort. I want to try and get Distort in the discard pile and go with Distort into one-shotting them with what's it called, I think. So we can Distort for 80. they can't play item cards, so they can't heal. And then we go kill our bench for 150, 180. I guess we'd be short damage then. So that wouldn't quite do it. We'd be short 10 damage in that situation, which kind of stinks. That does kind of stink, huh? I think we don't want to hit them too hard here. I think we just want to go with Distort. Yep, there's that power plant that I was talking about. Outrage for 30. All right, yeah, we can't hit them too hard because they can outrage and knock us out back. Gotta be careful of that. All right, we can get the Distort guy now. As well as Tina. Probably Tina. We'll get the Yveltal later when we need it. If we ever need it. Yeah. Definitely think I want to go with the Distort. So we're going to throw this down. And then I don't really want to end my opponent. I want to go with the... So Distort would hit for 80... I'm trying to think about how I want to play this. And then we could get the Despair Ray for 160... Oh, 190, actually. 160, 190. So Distort and Despair Ray does kill. So we should go, yeah, just go with the Distort. Take away their items. And then Despair Ray will knock out next turn. Okay, I don't know why I thought it did it. I thought for some reason I was like, oh, it doesn't knock out. That's unfortunate. But it does knock out. So we're just chilling. We're just waiting. And next turn we just knock him out. That's the game plan here. There's a greens. So it's going to be another stadium from our opponent. So we do have to find a stadium. We have to go with V-Seeker for N. Play the N. Go from there. See, I can't imagine they don't grab themselves a Silent Lab or a Power Plant here. Power Plant's fine. Then we can bring the Tinas back, but I guess that doesn't like do everything for us. So we're still a little bit stuck. So we still need to get Stadium. Still need Stadium. Or we could just Faba actually. We could go Via Seeker for Faba, Ultra Ball, or a Shaymin setup. Go from there. But I want to go 4 Tinas down though, so I can set up to actually win the game with Yveltal on the next turn. Oh, they replace it with Giant Hearth. Okay, that's fine with me. Because we can actually currently Despair Ray. So we could go 4 Tinas down, knock out the active, and then knock out this next guy with the Yveltal GX attack. Are they going to outrage us? Oh, they're going to attach active here. Interesting. So are they going to GX attack us then? Because then this one, oh, this one can't attack next turn, which is not good for our opponent. Oh no, they are gonna outrage us. Oh, but we do have to bench. Well, now we don't because we could Max Potion attach, and then go dig for what's it called? I guess that's the game plan then. So we can go Max Potion. Attach the energy. I'm just going to throw this here. I'm going to Via Seeker N, keep the Ultra Ball to have another out to finding Dedennes and Shaymins. Off the N, go ahead and N. Okay, got the Dimension Valley. So now we can go use Trainers Mails first. Trainers Mail. Grab the Battle Compressor. Compress away. Yveltal-GX, and we only have one Via Seeker left. I think we should get rid of the Jirachi here. I don't think we need Jirachi anymore. Use another Trainer's Mail. See what we can grab. Sycamore, possibly for next turn, I guess is the best. And then we can throw out the D-Valley. And then we can bring the squad back. Distortion Door, Distortion Door, Distortion Door. Discard them all. Knock out the active. Unless I miscounted. I'm not going to count anymore. We're saying we're knocking them out. I think I got the knockout. Going with the knockout here. And then this guy, we can GX attack with Yveltal, unless they heal it. And they could heal it, in which case we go back into a Distort hit, into trying to clean it up with the Mewtwo again. So that's the game plan here. Despair Ray. Boom. Knockout. Alright, we did do it. They can GX attack us if they want, but that's only going to do 200 damage. So they're probably going to outrage us here. But if they leave the damage on their guy, then we do win. There's the concession from our opponent. Can't quite handle it. Quick dub here. I got a little nervous at the beginning. I was like, they have a lot of healing and stuff, but Distort, definitely very good in that matchup. Slow them down so they can't use their healing, and then clean them up with the dude. Choice Band coming in clutch there. The one of Choice Band. Really coming in clutch in that one. I'm going to open up with the Dedenne over the Shaymin because I want to hold on to the Dimension Valleys. I think end up against a zone deck. All right, first Battle Compressor. Get rid of this, and Distort. Second Battle Compressor. Get rid of this, and a Sycamore. Play the Trainer's Mail. Grab the... I don't even know what we want here. Probably the Float Stone so we can move this rat. Gotta move the rat at some point. D-Valley, and then set up for 4. Here we go. Give me some good ones. Yeet. Alright, we definitely don't want to do anything else this turn. It's just going to be a pass. Oh, we could Ultra Ball away Faba and Max Potion, because if I get End, I want the D-Valleys back. I'm going to grab myself a Mewtwo here. And we'll hold on to the D-Valleys, because if they replace our stadium, we want to go throw D-Valley, play Dedenne next turn. We don't want to just play Dedenne here, lose 2 D-Valleys, have them replace our stadium, and then not be able to attack next turn. So I'm going to play it a little bit slower. No need to be super aggressive. We don't have to play a supporter for turn. The deck really isn't all about playing a supporter every turn. It's about playing your utility supporters when you need them. If you really need to play a draw supporter, go ahead, play a draw supporter. So it looks like it is Magnezone, Raichu-GX, if I had to assume, and then this guy with his Discharge. So that's what I'm expecting here. Magnezone, obviously, Magnemite. There's this guy, so we know what he does. But that's a Searching Magnet. That's not very good. Turn 1 Fan Club's pretty good. Searching Magnet as your first attack, that's not very good. So that's going to leave us in a pretty good spot for sure. All right. Did I change the whole hand away? Goodbye. Don't come back. Take a look. Sycamore the whole hand away? Don't want a Super Rod. Dowsing Machine, these 2, and then Sycamore. I think we're gonna grab a Battle Compressor, thin out the deck a little bit more, and then Sycamore the rest of the hand away. Yeah, I mean I can't come up with a better play. It seems fine to me. Get rid of these 2. Don't want to get rid of any supporters. Running out of VS Seekers at this point. Don't think we might need Jirachi though. You never really know. Get rid of another Compressor here. Yeah, and then I guess we could end them. They do have an 8-card hand instead, actually, and save the VS Seeker and the Super Rod. Alright, I'm fine with that. 4, 5, 6. There is our energy. And yeah, I think we're chilling. We can go Ultra Ball away, Compressor, and Ultra Ball. I want a second Mewtwo in play. So we're going to get that in play. Definitely want that in play. Attach. Distortion Door once, and then we will retreat and knock him out. Retreat and knock him out and clean up our bench. Excuse me. Despair Ray. Just leave the Mewtwo in play. I don't want to get benched out for some weird reason here. I don't know exactly what our opponent's playing. I mean, we have a pretty good guess as of right now as to what's going on over there, but you know, better safe than sorry, right? Can't go wrong with being safe. Gotta stay safe. It's dangerous out there. There is the Zeraora send up, and we're just in a really good spot here. If they replace our stadium, I guess that becomes a little bit annoying, but it's not even that big of a deal. If they do replace our stadium, we should still be fine. Now we have all of our VS Seekers left. Was it last game that we discarded a bunch of VS Seekers? Must have been last game. I don't see any VS Seekers in here. For some reason, I thought I had like 2 VS Seekers in the discard pile, but that means we have 2 VS Seekers prize, which isn't bad actually. That's fine. Discard a special enemy from here. Okay, that's pretty good. A Crushing Claw is actually going to be really annoying here. That's super annoying. I was hoping our energy would stick. Judge is fine though, because we don't have an energy in hand, and we need an energy. So I'll take that Judge all day. We discard 2 Dimension Valley. That's what we got rid of in this game. Judge, no, what's it called? But we can still get there. Have a Shaymin. We have a VS Seeker for Sycamore or N. Probably want to go with N here. We don't want to lose our Gust effects. There is that Magnemite. We can unfortunately not. Oh, we could KO it actually with Grimsley. As long as we can get an energy off this Shaymin or top deck an energy, that also works. So now, utilize the Grimsley to its fullest potential. 1, 2. Another one. And this is why this is why I love the Grimsley, man. There's so many cute plays you can pull off with the Grimsley in this deck. You get so much like spread damage with these Tinas, even though you're not a spread deck. Like, it goes on and on. And then we do have the Grimsley in there, right? I'm not. Yeah, okay. I mean, VS Seeker, you're like, cool, you could get out Magnezone next turn. Or I could snipe it with the Boomerang guy, but that doesn't seem very good. So we're just going to Grimsley, and we're going to take these and put them here. And then we're going to put 2 there, because he has 60 HP. Press done, and then he gets knocked out. So now they can't get a Magnezone next turn. We get a prize card, which is super cool. It's super great that it's an energy. Then we hit him with the Despair Ray, discard all of our Tinas once again, and knock out the Zeraora. That was super rude last turn and hit us with the Crushing Claw. And now all they have is a Raichu in play, which we can't knock out, but that's fine. When it's all they have, I think we're going to be just fine. Spark Ball GX. That won't even knock us out. All right. And pass. All right. And then we just go, all right, you know what? Let's do it again. Distortion Door. Distortion Door. Distortion Door. And Distortion Door. And then you're like, all right, that's cool. 4 on the bench via Seeker. Grimsley, that's a nice Blitzel you got there. Okay, Grimsley. I'm gonna select this guy. I'm gonna move it here. 2, 3. Knock out the Blitzel. No Zeb Striker for you. I could have Lysandred him up, but Grimsley's a little bit cooler. So attach to our bench guy. And then once again, Despair Ray. Smack him hard. That's it. That's the Grimsley, dude. He's doing all the work this game, keeping our opponent locked up. I mean, I was never really too nervous about this one. Once I saw we were playing against Magnezone, I was like, that's cute. It doesn't seem very good. And there's the concession from our opponent. Another easy, quick dub for the Guardy. All right, so opening up with the Dedenne here in this one. We are going first. Yeah, we'll see what our opponent's got going on over here in just a second. It is Lost March, so we do need Jirachi. We need a lot of things here. All right, so we're gonna go Compressor. Get rid of Mega Guardy. Oh, or actually Distort is probably a little bit better. We get rid of like Distort. We'll Distort Tina Mega Guardy maybe. We can also utilize this guy to Lost Zone 2 Night Marchers and make sure our opponent doesn't do that much damage. But I also kind of want a Sycamore and I did my discard pile to bring back. So maybe minus the Guardy right now plus a Sycamore. Seems fine. We do need this for this matchup as well. I'm gonna like bench him, set up for 2, I guess. See what we get. Down. 1, 2. Take an Ultra Ball away. Max Potion Ultra Ball. Grab ourselves a Mewtwo, not a Guardy. Grab ourselves a Mewtwo. I have to imagine this matchup is gonna be pretty tough. I mean, we do play N, so that's gonna come into play for sure for us. We'll see. We'll come up with some kind of game plan. Might not be that bad. There's a Tina in the hand. We could via Seeker for the Sycamore. Can also go Battle Compressor here. Sure, there's a lot of stuff for us to get away. Yeah, get rid of this, and this guy. Get those options. And then we could Dowsing Machine for Battle Compressor. Get rid of those. Grab the Battle Compressor once again. Thin out the deck some more. What is in here? Okay, Battle Compressor. Gonna get rid of this. And I think the Grimsley. I want the Grimsley. I want access to the Grims. Yeah, grab the Grimsley as well. I kind of need to save bench for to have 2 Mewtwo's in play. Well, not really, because I have the Jirachi, so I guess I could just set up here again, actually. Yeah. We could just put the Float Stone. Yeah, there's a Float Stone for the Jirachi for next turn. And pass over to our opponent. Yeah, so it's going to be the Float Stone onto the Jirachi as our pivot, and we'll discard all these Shaymins, and then we'll bring the Giratinas in play, and then we'll get down another Mewtwo, and then we'll play N on the following turn, I guess is the game plan. We don't really have that much else going for us. It's possible they whiff this knockout, although unlikely. I have to imagine it's pretty easy for Night March to get these kind of knockouts. So I can also go with the potentially the Lost Boomerang-GX next turn, depending on what they bench. If they put down some Joltix or something, or even yeah, it would have to be Joltix. We can't go after Punkaboos quite yet, so maybe we'd have to do that to turn after actually. Yeah. All right, we'll see. We'll see what our opponent does. We'll see what we can pull off. Grimsley play is definitely high on our list to try and pull off on the following turn with the Fortinas. If we can, it's like something that we ideally want to do. There's a Juniper. They play Random Receiver. They play Basic Energy. There is a Marshadow. That's good for us to see. That's extra prizes on a knockout. There is another Pumpkaboo. That's also fine. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here. We'll see if they get the knockout. They still need quite a bit to actually get the knockout here. They might just whiff it, which would be great. That would give us a ton of time, actually, if they whiff the knockout here. Would have been nice to like have Acerola in the discard pile potentially then, if they do whiff the knockout. I guess I didn't really think about that. Yeah, I didn't really think about the potential of Acerola here. Acerola definitely would be nice to potentially have going up into this. Looks like it's going to be the Ram for 30. We're not scared of. That's fine. Ram for 30 is okay with me. In fact, I think we are going to go Guzma here. That Guzma top deck was super nice. And we're going to draw 2 prize cards. That way I only have to put the Float Stone on the Jirachi. And I clean up these guys. Float Stone Jirachi. And then... Oh, did I not put it in here? No, I did. Okay. Yeah. Despair Ray. Clean up our bench. Maybe shouldn't have put the Float Stone down yet. I guess they could play Field Blower. Maybe should have held on to it for a turn. It's pretty unlikely they would end us here anyways. But they probably can't even knock out the Mewtwo as well. So I think we'll be okay. Probably not that big of a deal at all. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. I'm actually not sure how this is going to go at all. We could try and pull off a Distort play next turn, actually, which would be kind of cool. We could go like Triple Tina, 3-3, move one up with Grimsley, and then Distort knockout instead next turn, which could be good. I don't know. It really depends on what our opponent does for what we're going to do. Yeah, it really depends on what our opponent does. That'll tell us what we should do on our turn, really. I fully expect to finally be Night Marched here. They whiffed the Night March the first turn. Not very common. It's a Max Elixir Night March build. Okay, this is the first time I have ever seen this. This is definitely new. Never seen this before. Good thing I didn't start using Sonic... Oh, I couldn't have used Sonic Volume. I didn't have what's it called. Good thing I didn't start using Sonic Volume because it turns out they're all basic energy anyways. I could have Sonic Volume last time. I didn't even really think about that. Alright, they do play DCE still. Okay. But they also play basic energy, so that kind of makes it so I don't really want to use Sonic Volume. But I could have used Sonic Volume. I completely forgot that Sonic Volume was an attack in this deck. It's a pretty good one, too. Probably should have considered that. I guess I couldn't have Sonic Volume, because I need 2 Prisms. Alright, 220 to our active. I'm, like, rambling on here. There's a D-Valley. We could Sonic Volume now. Could Distort now as well. They have a 1-card hand. No idea what it is. Maybe if I haven't been paying attention, I would know. I don't actually know if they showed me what it was. Acerola would be really good here. Guzma is actually kind of good here because we could just Guzma twice in a row and knock out these guys and then win the game that way. So I don't hate that idea. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for the aggressive Guzma play here. Yeah, let's go with that. Via Seeker for the Goose. Just knock this guy out if they want to, or should we shut off the Sky? Or they could Sky Return either of them, right? How does this guy work? Any base Pokemon in the discard pile. Let's just knock out this guy here first. Send up Jirachi. Bench Mewtwo. Put this in play. Yeah, I'm fine with putting the Stadium in play as well. Distortion Doors here. Boom. Distortion Door. And now we can Grimsley the damage off the Shaymin to the Pumpkaboo as well. We have that as an option. But yeah, this one looks like it's pretty much wrapped up, I think. I think we got this one pretty much in the bag. I don't see how we ever lose this, but it's possible. Despair Ray. Once again. Discard those. Oh no, I'm short. The choice pick was supposed to go in the active. That's right. I have my own Jirachi in play. Oops. My bad on that one. Completely forgot about my own Jirachi. Shutting off the weakness of Marshadow. I thought it was Psychic Pokemon with Psychic weakness, but it is just Psychic weakness on Pokemon. Alright, a little bit short. Choice Band could have gone on the active. We would have got the knockout. We're a little... It's fine. We'll be okay. There's another Marshadow. Not a big deal. I'm sure we'll be fine. Don't worry, guys. I've got a game plan for this. We're all right. We will survive. Just give me one more turn. We're going to go Guzma, up, Shaymin, and then we're going to Ultra Ball for Dedenne. And then Dedenne change into an Energy and knock out the Shaymin with this guy and knock out this guy with a Giratina Distortion Door. Don't worry. I've got everything under control. They also have a 0-card hand. We're fine. Give me one more turn. It's just... I have no idea what attack he just used. Use his GX attack? Okay. That's fine. Alright. Don't worry. We're okay. As long as the last Dedenne isn't prized, we're in a fine spot. And even if he is, we could use him. We could use those and get it out of the discard pile. So we can go via Seeker. Get the Guzma. Guzma up the Shaymin. Distortion Door. Here and here. Alright, boom, we're fine. Knocks out Marshadow. This is all part of my plan the whole time. We can even draw 3 prizes this turn if we want to. There's a Field Blower. Not super useful. There's an Ultra Ball. Might be useful. We can Distortion Door again. And then we could even Distortion Door again. Get one more prize card. Boom, knock out that guy. Another prize card. Be a Seeker. Can't use it. All right. Ultra Ball. Oh wait, these two. There he is. There's the Dedenne. But we're actually gonna grab him first. We need to increase our chances as much as possible of finding this energy. Should be pretty close to guaranteed here. We're gonna grab this guy. 4 energy in deck, 19 card deck, drawing 6. Drawing, it's gonna be an 18 card deck, maybe even less if we can find a battle compressor. No compressor. Take that N and we'll Dedenne change that away. And at the very least, we can just pass with Jirachi Interactive. But there's the energy. All right, we did it. No problem. Was a little worried there. I guess I did mess up. I definitely messed up there, but it's fine. We recovered. I thought Jirachi was Psychic Pokemon with Psychic Weakness. Nope. It is just Psychic Weakness is not applied to Pokemon who have Psychic Weakness while he's in play. But doesn't matter. I end up walking away with it up here as we knock out the Shaymin. And that's going to do it for this video with the Guardy box, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it at the Mega Guardy Mewtwo box. Mega Guardy Mewtwo box. I mean, mostly you're just attacking with Mega Guardy, but you have some other options in there as well. We didn't utilize a whole ton of them. We distorted a little bit against the green Charizard, which was cool, but that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.